all of your social media profiles and online references that can.
What's happening, everybody? It's Keto Granny. I'm on for just a quick chit chat this evening. Really, just to update and really just to talk. I tell you, it is hot where I am at now. Very, very hot. Before I get started tonight, I'm going to wait for a few people to come in to the live. Wait for a few people to come into the live. I haven't been on here very much as far I am moving, and I still have a lot to do. So it's going to take a while for everything. Waiting for more people to come into the live. Hello, Joshua. How are you? It's been a while since I've seen you. Glad you're here. Yes, so glad that you are here, Joshua. Joshua Gabriel, how have you been? And I meant to say here, glad that you are here. It's been a while. We're still moving. Everything is going to take a while. And I tell you, it's really hard to stay on my diet since I have been moving around a lot. It's hard as far as being able to cook the things that I'm used to eating, and to just really stay on point like I want to. But I know that I have to make concessions right now. So that's what I'm doing. And I feel like I'm doing good. I'm making the very, very best of it. Still waiting for some others to go ahead and come in. Let's see. As far as changing your health or doing anything like that, it all starts right here first. You have to get this right in order to be able to lose weight, in order to get healthier, and really just in order to change. Yeah, I know that's what I said. I meant to say here and not her. Let me go ahead and type that in there the correct way. But there's no way to correct it once you type it. But I want to say Joshua. There you go. And you're supposed to say here. So this is what he's talking about because I put, I'm glad you're her. So let's go ahead and put that. Glad you're here, Joshua. There we go. Hi, Jackie. Glad that you're here. And really, I'm just here, just talking this evening, talking about how things are going. You all, it's been so hot. Is it hot where you are at? You're welcome. You're welcome, Joshua. Is it hot where you are at? I tell you, it is hot here in Oklahoma. They said that we're going to be here for the hottest day of the year, for the hottest week of the year. Let me take that back. This week is supposed to be the hottest week of the year here in Oklahoma. And I made it here for that. Okay. Yes, I did. Um, How hot is it where you are at? How hot is it where you are at? Since I've been here, I've had to get used to mosquitoes, all the different kind of bugs and insects that are around. Yes, the heat has been killing me all day. I mean, all day long. I have, it's just hard really to keep cool. And really here, the house that we're getting, it has two cooling units in it. But when I was in there, I say last week when we were there, I did not feel those cooling units really at all. And it was a very, very hot day. So I know that I'm probably going to have to get another cooling unit in there, switch it out or something, because I'm going to make sure that I don't overheat. The thing is, living in Washington State, you get used to the cooler weathers. And then when you travel to other different places, especially in the Midwest, you have to really adapt to the heat. You really do have to adapt to the heat. Now, I've been staying as close as possible I can to my weight loss journey. I've been eating a lot of carnivore, and I have been adding in a little bit of ketovore. But I mostly find it easiest if I stick to eating meats, because it's easier to do that, and then just add in sometime maybe an occasional or a few vegetables. So basically, that's what I have been doing this week. Um, I am thinking about going on a 3 day egg fast. I have plenty of eggs in there. So I figure I boiled some, and then I'll make some other egg dishes, which I did this morning. I cooked like an egg scramble, and it was really, really good. An egg scramble, and added in some other things. I even had a piece of fruit. I had some mango, and I had some kiwi, and I really did enjoy that with my meal. Now, both of those, they are not keto, and it's not carnivore, but I decided to add that back in because it's what my husband has been eating, and so I felt like I wanted something sweet. I do feel like anytime I do have a craving, I am starting to get to the point that I feel like a piece of fruit is actually better than actually getting something like a cinnamon roll or something sweet like that. Now, last week, I wanted some sweet things. I had taste for sweet things. And what I did was they had bought donuts here. So I had a donut. And after I thought about it, by the end of the day, I started feeling really stuffy and everything because of the different things and everyone was eating. And then, I'm still trying to stick and stay. Jackie said, "That's amazing. I wish you luck on your journey. Whenever you put your mind to something and persevere, you succeed." That is so true. Whenever you put your mind to something, you can do it. You'd be amazed. You would be amazed at what you can do if you really put your mind to it and come up with a plan. I came up with a plan where I'm drinking a lot more water, especially since it's hot. Trying to keep bottles of water just basically beside me. And I think like right now I have 3 bottles actually sitting here. I got this one. I've been had them in the freezer, but they've already melted. And I'm getting ready to finish this one off. So I've made it a point just to drink a lot of water through the day. Now, I don't have any apple cider vinegar right now because I would add in some apple cider vinegar along with a little bit of Himalayan pink salt. If I get to the store tomorrow, then I will pick up those items so that I can have them. They help me a lot as far as curbing my appetite, also the apple cider vinegar. Does anyone know of Dr. Mindy Peltz? I believe that's her name. I was listening to her earlier, and she had a lot of great information about intermittent fasting. When, just a minute, think I accidentally clicked something. Yeah, but she had a lot of information as far as when to add in intermittent fasting to your diet and the hours that you should intermittent fast. And she had some really good information that she offered. One thing that I noticed that she talked about was getting your intermittent fasting hours correct. And she talked about why it was so important to stop eating 2 hours before the sun goes down. Actually, she said you should stop eating 2 hours before the sun sets. So if the sun goes down, it's completely dark at 9 o'clock, she said, then you should be eating your last bite for your meal by 7 o'clock p.m. that evening. I found that to be very good information. I had never quite looked at it like that before, but I usually do try to get my fasting hours in before I go to bed. But a lot of times I used to then go to bed until late. Now, she did say that eating late is not good, which some people, we work all type of different shifts, the 3 to 11, the 11 to 7. And so therefore we have a lot of different eating habits, a lot of different eating patterns. And we really have to find ways to work our meals in that work for us. So when we first start with your intermittent fasting, I find that it's easy for me if I try to aim for something like 11 I was gonna say 11 to 7 for my meals, or even 12 to 8. But now, since she has mentioned that, as far as eating with um, eating according to how the sun sets, I had never quite thought about that. So I am going to. I think the sun gets completely dark here about 9 o'clock. So that means by 7 o'clock, I want to be eating my last meal by 7 o'clock in the evening. And at that time of the evening, I really don't want to be eating anything heavy. I think that that is best. Okay, I'm going to pause this for just a minute. I got a call coming in. Just a minute. Okay, I'll call you right back. Okay, so that's a call came in. They want me to give them a call back. I'm going to stay on here just a little bit longer. But I'm going to adjust my fasting schedule. It probably won't be for the full 8 hours. It'll be something like 12 to 7, because I really don't like eating too late at night. Oh, she did mention that also it's very important that you don't eat too early in the day. So that's something that I wanted to talk about also. And she talked about melatonin. When your melatonin rises, that is when I believe when melatonin, how does she put it? Melatonin plays a part, it comes into play about when the sun, she says, when you see the sun going down, and then when you see the sun coming up. So you want to base your eating around that 2 hours before and 2 hours after. So when you wake up in the morning, you want to eat 2 hours after you have woke up. She said that that is the best thing to do. And then you want to eat 2 hours before you go to bed, or 2 hours before sunset. So I'm adjusting my intermittent fasting schedule. And then I'm going to step away for just a moment. I'm going to put on some music and everything, you all. I'm going to go ahead and return this call because it is kind of important. So for just a moment, if you all will bear with me, um, I want to talk about just some of the foods that I'm eating, and also how I can adjust those foods. And then also, just any ideas that you have that can help me stay on point, why I am adjusting and doing everything as far as moving. I mean, I'm dealing with a lot of stress. So much stress. But, we all deal with stress. So that's something that I have to get over and something that I have to work through. But afterwards, let's see, Jackie says, I have a question if that's okay with you. I don't know how often you stream, so I figured it'd be best to ask now. That would be fine, Jackie. Whatever questions that you have, go ahead and ask me. Um, I'm not streaming very often right now because I don't have an internet service set up. So where I'm at with my friend, I'm just getting on occasionally to do videos. So whatever questions that you have, please go ahead and answer them. Ask them, and I will answer them for you. For just one moment, though, I'm going to step away. You had surgery. You had Okay, you say you had surgery before you was diabetic. No, I have not had any surgery. And what type of surgery are you referring to? Are you referring to like a weight loss surgery or something like that? No, I haven't had any type of weight loss surgery. Um, and also, I was pre-diabetic. The doctor has not diagnosed me as diabetic now. I was very close to it. My HbA1c was like 6.4, and they were talking about putting me on a pill. And I really didn't want that, so I got my HbA1c down to 5.4. And I did that by eating keto. I lost 127 pounds. That has helped a great deal. And also adding in some exercise. A lot of people say you don't have to exercise when you're doing keto. You really don't have to exercise when you are doing keto, but it does help for you to tone up. And also, it makes you feel better if you exercise, at least for myself, it does. Um, you had surgery before you was diabetic. No. Okay. Um, I'm looking to see what questions I have. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead for just a minute. Um, Stop and take this phone call because it's very important. It's one of my clients, and evidently she has something that she wants to ask me. So I will be right back with you. Let me see if I can put some music on for you all, just for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then set something up with her where I can give her a call back. So let's go ahead, and this is one that I like, Close to Heaven. Let's see, I've changed. Let's go ahead and put that on. And I'll be back in just a few minutes, you all.
Yesterday, I would handle this differently. Things are different, I'm a new me. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. So even if you're asking, even if you're asking, 'cause I do what I do, and it's time for something new. Yeah, gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Gotta know when to let go. Sometimes giving up can make it grow. Can make it grow. Can make it grow. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot, telling you it ain't what I thought. Don't wanna be stuck in a spot, 'cause I don't really like what I got, so I changed it. Bit by bit, it's not ungrateful, just being helpful for me and you. 'Cause we gotta go our own way, gotta go our own way, yeah. This was not a good stay, gotta go our own way. 'Cause I do what I do,
Okay.
and it's time for something new, yeah. I gotta know when I let.
Okay. Um, I'm still learning my StreamYard, but I'm getting a lot more used to it. Weight loss surgery. No, I've never had Joshua. I've never had weight loss surgery. Um, People did ask me after I lost my weight, was I going to have weight loss surgery and different things like that? But no, I feel like I'm just a little too old to be having that weight loss surgery. I'm 69. I turned 69 the other day, y'all. It was my birthday. And I had a very, very good day. Very, 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 very good day. Um, I feel like I know at my age, the weight loss surgery is not something that I'm really concerned about right now or something that I was choosing to do. Um, I have several health issues that if I did have any type of surgery, probably would be to correct something to that nature instead of having a weight loss surgery. I know a lot of people become vain after they lose a lot of weight, where you got the little rolls and different stuff. And but I have learned to live with that, and it doesn't bother me. Um, I guess if I was younger, I would think about weight loss surgery, but no, it's not something that I have thought about. Um, I'm probably just going to be one of those people who spend all their life trying to get to a certain weight. Is and I might get there. Who knows? I just might get there. Eating keto. Now I've had the most and the best results with the ketogenic diet. How many push-ups you did over 2 years after start keto? Joshua, I don't know how many push-ups I have done. I have done some. There was a time when I was going to Planet Fitness on the regular, and I was able to do push-ups pretty good then. What I would do at Planet Fitness. They have what is it? A circuit, and I would use the circuit when I would step up. I would do the machines, and in the circuit I would add in push-ups, and I would add in the step-ups, and that really did help a lot by adding in those push-ups to that. I think I'm more of a sit-up person than a push-up person. But I don't know, Joshua, how many push-ups you did over 2 years. I know that you do a lot of push-ups. You do a great amount of push-ups. I have watched you do your push-ups. Okay, another bottle of water down. And you know what? I'll start sipping on the next one. I aim to drink anywhere to about 6 bottles of water per day, anywhere from 4 to 6. And these are 16.9 bottles of water. Um, I know a lot of people, they have these cups that they use to remind them to drink water. And they say that it helps remind them to drink water, to sip on water through the day. I really haven't had that issue, especially since I'm somewhere where it's hot. I try to drink water just about all the time and as much as I can, just really just to stay cool. And I try to drink the cold water. Yes, I do. I try to drink the cold water, but I'm still having good results um, as far as my body transforming and different things like that. But my scale, I haven't not losing weight like I want to, but I already know that's because of the stress that I'm going through and everything, because my meals aren't big at all. As a matter of fact, I feel like I'm messing up my metabolism. And I say that because um, I'm not eating as much as I used to or anything like that. So I know that my calories are low, and that really is not too good for you, I don't think. Because if my calories get low and I'm not doing very much exercise, then that makes it very, very hard to lose weight. A lot of people think that that is the way to lose weight, that you want to drop your calories real low, that you almost want to starve yourself. And then they try to put exercise and stuff with that. But that is not the way to lose weight. A lot of people do that, and that's why they don't have any results. Let's see, Joshua. Joshua says that today I did 60 today, and I was on my live workout this morning and feels good shape. I know it does, Joshua. I know it does. I might need to start trying to do some of those push-ups with you. But like I said, I'm more of a sit-up person than a push-up person. Okay. So how has everyone's day been today? I hope that you have had a good day. Hope you have had a blessed day, a wonderful day. Um, Also, someone was asking me about how do you start keto. One suggestion that I have, and that I also heard from Dr. Minnie Peltz also, when you first start off, as far as trying to lose weight, it might be better sometime if you just start with intermittent fasting. It might be better if you just start with intermittent fasting, so that way you will have your eating habits already kind of in place. You'll already have an eating pattern in place also. And then you can just start working on your switching your foods later after you get your fasting and intermittent schedule together. To me, that makes sense. It would make it a lot easier to do. Say if you just start eating, find 8 hours that work for you, that you want to have your meals during that time, anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. Let that be your eating window. That doesn't mean to eat for the whole time during that time, but it means that this is during the time that you're going to have your one meal or your two meals or your three meals, whatever you decide to do. I have been doing two mad or two meals a day. Um, I am wanting to switch that pretty soon, but I'm going to wait until I get situated, where I'm going and everything, so that my eating patterns and everything will get back on a regular schedule. Um, Life, I don't want to say life is not always going to be the same. You're not always going to be able to follow a certain schedule. You're not going to always be able to have things a certain.